travelers around the world rejoiced at the news that Australia and New Zealand are reopening. But the good news did not end there. Earlier this month, both Bali and the Philippines reopened. And this week, Malaysia indicated that it too may open to vaccinated visitors as early as March 1st. Now, Bali does have a 5-day hotel quarantine policy in place, so travelers may want to note that. But what is really extraordinary about these announcements is the timing in which they're coming. They're right on the heels of a global peak in COVID cases. According to the World Health Organization, cases reached an all-time high just a few weeks ago at the end of January, when in a single day, 4 million cases were confirmed within a 24-hour period. So what this really tells us now is that governments, and even conservative ones, are starting to reevaluate their pandemic policies. And so before, if cases were really high, it would have been shut it down. But now the difference is vaccination rates are also high in some places. We have effective medications that can both treat and prevent serious illness. And Omicron is proving to be less severe than some of the variants that came before it. Now, the economic fallout of maintaining a closed border policy cannot be underestimated. It has cost these countries millions upon millions of dollars to their tourism industries, as well as other sectors where it reverberated throughout their economies. However, the final straw may very well have been the pervasiveness of the Omicron variant itself, with some now asking, what is really the point of keeping vaccinated travelers locked out when the virus is already widely spreading amongst the community? Back to you.
Yeah, indeed. Monica Martin here. Good to see you again. So a lot of these changes that you're talking about are happening in this part of the world. What about travel policies softening in other parts of the world?
We are seeing that. So Europe is actually having some big changes, and there it's coming in the form of relaxed travel restrictions. So you've got countries such as Greece, France, Portugal, Sweden, Norway. There's actually quite a bit. They are now saying that they're dropping the requirement to test negative to enter. Now, this is only available for vaccinated people, and in some instances, you have to be a resident of the EU. So definitely, as always with travel these days, check the fine print before you go. But we are also seeing this extend beyond Europe. Last week, both Aruba and Puerto Rico dropped their testing requirements as well. And I do think it's important to say that not every place is having a grand reopening. China still remains firmly locked. And this week, Hong Kong actually implemented new measures on the ground to reduce some local outbreaks. But what's interesting is that Bali and the Philippines have also announced similar tightened restrictions locally, but neither of those places allowed that to affect their plans to reopen their borders. And that really is further evidence that countries may no longer be viewing travel as a major contributor to viral spread like they once did.
Hi, I'm Emily Tan, and thanks for watching CNBC. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more. Thanks for watching.